I thought for sure it was in the bone.
I needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
If you can call this standing, then yes. Oh, come on.
Thank you.
What's your name?
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work.
I like that this guy
Can you manage?
is wearing his armor just as a matter of fact. Like he's put it on when he wakes up in the morning, almost like a business suit. You think he would be not. You know, he would be in his street clothes essentially. I guess he's on duty. I don't know.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard Robard.
Robard, right.
Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Okay, so we've got Sir Divish, correct? And then we have Robard. I don't feel as if he's a knight, okay? Oh, he is Sir Robard, actually, my mistake. As soon as I opened my mouth, the game immediately just goes out of its way to prove me wrong, essentially. Well, I have to say, I regret calling our dad an asshole. Rest in peace, asshole dad. Alright, we are still wounded, it seems.
My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
With the hunger, okay. And we are hungry as hell, so I'm not sure where exactly the place for... I do apologize, my dear. I didn't see you there. Okay, the place for food is not yet known to us. There is a baker here, I guess, behind us. Let's see what Robard has to say. I'm sure he has food for us.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father.
I'm hungry.
They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside.
Well, I like it. That was a short but useful conversation. Let's see. Go to the quest journal. And let's see. Horse ride to Talmberg. Oh, I see. I have to follow him. I didn't realize. I thought he just told me that. Okay.
I told you to come with me.
I'm sorry. I clearly wasn't listening.
Suffered his own share of woes, but he's a generous man. We'll take care of you until everything blows over. You your life to warn us, and we won't forget it.
Should I just pop a squat here? Robard? Should I just sit or what? Okay, sure. We've learned about kitchens. We were too dumb to know what a kitchen was before, apparently, but now we know.
Milady,
Life experience has
fortunate how
taught us
Stephanie of
this wonderful lesson.
has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bohemia here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed.
What a fucking name, Bohemia. It's amazing.
He must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Young master. Oh man,
Eat your fill.
that's such like a
To wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
typically medieval thing, it seems to say. Young master.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Adios, my lady. All right, we're gonna
When
eat.
you've done,
Oh, nope. Robard has some more shit to say.
of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Geez, sorry, not all of us can be as cultured as you, Sir Robard. All right, we are going to eat the fuck out of this lentil mash. Oh my god, we are starting to lose consciousness. Take it. Put it in your pocket, please. Can I take a seat anywhere? No? Fine, we'll eat it standing up. Because that's just how desperate we are to get this shit in our body. There we go. That barely did anything. How about some roast duck? Come on, Henry. Fill up, me boy. Fill up with the roast duck, young master. There we go. I've just realized that reminds me of Sam and Frodo. Oh, and we're tired as well. So, originally, Sir Robard had said that we can sleep in the Outer Bailey with the grooms, and all I could think was, what the hell is a groom? And I'm left wondering, are we losing consciousness? The screen is just going black every now and again. Alright, let's see. It is currently 7 p.m. And we apparently are suffering some sort of debuff because of tiredness. What the Henry, it's like 7... It's only 7 p.m. What's wrong with you? I guess he did have a tough day. Oh, what's the matter? Got an arrow in the leg, boy. Okay, we're going to the courtyard lodge and sleep there until more. We are indeed beginning to doze off. Oh no. What would constitute a courtyard lodge? Is this it right here? This piece of shit building? Excuse me, madam. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this lady staring. This is...
From Skalitz? How did you manage that?
To you?
Oh my god, this lady...
Is that some new kind of game?
This is such a bizarre interaction. I'm just trying to scope out this lady while super tired because she's got like 1,000-yard stare. It looks like she's lost 5 sons, Saving Private Ryan style, in this war against Sigismund.
No excuse for rudeness.
I was just standing and crouching. I don't understand the rudeness there. That guy was posturing. I thought he was going to get angry for a second, but here we are. This seems to be the lodge, and this seems to be our bed. Okay. I guess, yeah, we're gonna sleep. Sit on it and launch sleep. Initiating sleep procedures. Sleeping, commencing. We are going to sleep for 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours is exactly what we need. Bam. It's gonna be 3 in the morning when we wake up. That is super early. Too early, some would say. Like, you are so early, the worm hasn't even shown up yet. Okay? The early bird is supposed to get the worm. But the worm is, like, snoozing until at least 5 a.m. Asshole. I'm trying to sleep here. Jesus Christ. He's in the courtyard. Yeah, and don't forget to pull the cheese out of the oh.
Yes?
Oh.
Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you.
It is I, Henry.
My lady.
So this seems
Not at all.
odd, does it not?
But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Milady,
It's just what you
dost
need.
thou wish to party?
My lady. Thank you.
I guess we're supposed to get the impression that she's like a benevolent sort of person.
To tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers.
Okay,
How
first of all,
awful it must have been
you should
for
not
you.
come here in the middle of the night and say things like, I came to offer you solace, because whew, you were leading me
Thank you.
very much astray, milady,
Thank you kindly.
with all due respect.
Now, Henry,
Uh,
I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
I'm confused. Are there supposed to be
Ordeal.
sort of like subtext here, or
To be left alone in the world. Although your loss is
am I just reading it
very
incorrectly?
sad. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it,
Oh no.
if you feel like it.
Oh, the very first therapist in human history. You saw your parents get killed. How do you feel about that? Truth be told, not great. Oh, okay. Well, we're... I think for the sake of the story, we're gonna have to tell the story. We can't be stoic. Stoicism, incredibly boring for the most part. You just never say anything, so we're gonna tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Oh, we have to... Why is this a thing? I went to collect a debt, sure.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it.
Why is this a mini game of all things? Yeah, we're going with this. Seems like
sword fighting
an excellent option.
It from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between.
And I was a bit
sword
shit,
and a
to be
real
honest.
Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
There was a huge horde.
A
Sure.
horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armor glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give
I
the
guess
command
this
to
is
attack.
supposed to
Awful.
sort
And
of
death descended on Skalitz.
get us used to using the speech system. Oh no, I didn't realize that they killed Bianca, but they did
Father
they
told
killed
me
my
to take
parents.
shelter in the
Big
castle
time.
while he went to get Mother.
Oh, they killed him real
He
good.
was stranded in the town,
Good and hard.
surrounded
100 P
butchers.
dead.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, Saw father and
What?
charged at him. He cut down my father without a
Was that 2 reads of the line back to back?
and he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like
I feel like she's really not listening and not really grasping what I'm saying.
The men on the battlements called down.
I'm like, yeah, they killed my parents. It was horrible. And she's like, oh no.
I was lucky I knew
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
around
It's
the
like,
castle.
no, you gotta be... There's more to it than that. I definitely ran for my life, that's true.
My life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa.
Oh no.
She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
That makes that whole scene worse. Oh, I didn't help her. I couldn't have done.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but... Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig,
Oh, I
they
didn't...
were outnumbered and they were well armed too.
I didn't really think about that, to be honest.
And ride off. I couldn't help
Well, I did think about it, but I didn't think the game would allow me to
Your fault.
try to intervene.
never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
You and me both, Henry. That's... Oh, I don't want to... Women in the Middle Ages. What a sad tale that ought to be.
God alone knows why he let such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupt.
Lady, you are talking out
Envy and pride.
your pretty ass. Straight up.
Must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
I'm not buying this for a single moment.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either.
She came down here for... She wants to unload on me. This is purely... This is purely selfish.
Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot.
Lady, my
Shortly after our marriage,
father, my
before
mother,
I even got a look at town,
my lover were all killed in front of me.
stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Oh, that's actually pretty bad.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
But again, it's no
I was barely
father,
18
mother,
years old, and
lover,
all of a sudden, I was
triple
left
whammy.
alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but
Are we supposed to be
no
sympathetic?
avail. We tried
I'm
for
empathetic,
years,
but I really
but
could
it
not give a
seemed
shit at this
I was
point.
destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then,
So
by the
this
grace of
really is a...
Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
What you're telling me is that you did have the money to finally save your husband, but
And after 7 years,
not
my
many
husband
people are
returned to me, an infirm old
not many
man.
people are that lucky there, milady.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg.
I'm still not
After
sympathetic.
he was
I'm
released,
sorry.
The king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Oh, Henry.
That were true, lad.
Would that it were so simple.
But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have tried
Yeah, that's precisely what I'm thinking, milady. Please,
and let you sleep.
get the fuck out. You didn't even give me the food. Come on.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I mean, it was alright, but I feel like you really didn't engage with my story as well as I engaged with yours. There were questions. I asked you questions about your husband, and all you said to me was, well, you know, God works in mysterious ways. Henry may not feel this, but I feel slighted. I feel a little bit insulted that... Oh no. Oh no. The PTSD begins. Oh, it's a living nightmare. Oh my god. Dad, you're dead. I can't. I am a coward. I'm sorry. Reminds me of,
Henry.
Oh, there's that... Oh.
You don't want to miss this. What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Man, this has just been a never-ending roller coaster of cutscenes. I haven't done shit in so long. The last time I really played the game was like, whew, 45 minutes ago, if that. Okay, take the torch from the table. Okay. Yoink. If you need a light at night, use your torch by holding I? No? By holding 1? Yep, okay. A Nighthawk potion. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, that is not historical in any way, shape, or form. I thought this game was dungeons, but no dragons. Oh, it's fucking raining as well. Alright. How do I get to the battlements? I assume we go up through the gatehouse here? Yep, okay. This guy's spoiling for a fight, everyone. Is that so? Tell me about how you wish to spoil for a fight. Tell me about your spoilage. Once my game loads.
Good day to you.
There we go. What's going on, man?
You know what's happening?
Give me the rundown.
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz and now he's come to take Talmberg.
I know all about Skalitz, dude. Hey, did you hear about that guy who rode from Skalitz with an arrow in his leg? That was, that was me.
Anyway, you think Sigismund wouldn't catch up with us?
Okay, well, they're just talking shit. We're gonna continue on until we find Sir Robard. And then we will see whatever the fuck it is. Whatever the fuck it is he's talking about. Let's jog. Well, I feel like we ought not to jog. Our legs all fucked up. Well, I say that, but the bandage seems to have disappeared. Man. Oh, no. You said a company from Skalitz. I kind of assumed it was survivors, but this sounds very much like... we may also be under siege. This reminds me of a story I heard about a Japanese man who survived the first nuclear strike and then traveled to another town for help, which was then also hit by a nuclear strike. And that's sort of how I feel. Henry is the man who survived the nuclear holocaust. Not once, but twice. Especially if Talmberg gets besieged at this point.
It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Is it Sir Radzig who has crept away from the castle?
Scouts sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. and Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
They've fled the castle. Come on.
Before they could get
That's
close,
my
this huge
guess.
storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
That arm movement was far too careless for the tone of the conversation. Wow, whatever the fuck.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Oh yes, Sir Radzig, hello.
Is his lordship there with you? Yes, sir. He is right here. What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man.
How often does that saying come up?
Messenger?
If your choices are between being murdered and walking in the rain, how often is that coming up, Radzig?
Skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised.
Are we meant to be suspicious of him?
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way.
That logic makes no sense to me. The only reason that they would attack Talmberg is if the people of... If the people of Skalitz, the garrison of Skalitz, were there? Would they not just take Talmberg regardless?
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Valdic.
Haha. We get that. Because he himself was locked up. By Valdic.
Farewell. Farewell, friend. And good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
Tell you what, these guys are fairly chipper considering the conditions. Yeah, you've just had to flee your home. You're now trudging through the rain in the night. And yet here you are, making silly little jokes about Havoc of Valdek or whatever the fuck. How have we learned about the Battle of Nicopolis? How has this happened?
Tonight we'll have triple patrols.
Oh god, okay.
The watches between you as always.
I enjoy his power stance here, the hands on the hips, the swagger.
Break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people. Now he knows they've fled.
What am I supposed to do next?
Everything to me at once. Understood?
What is my actual quest? Run! Talk to Sir Robard. Okay, I suppose I have to speak with him yet again. Well, everyone, I'm going to end the episode here. Seems like a fine enough place. We've just witnessed Sir... How is his name has just dropped out of my head? Rigvod. Fuck. Well, we just witnessed him and the men of Skalitz, and the women, and the children too, They fled, and they're going to Rasse, was it? Something like that. And we're going to speak with Robard once we get back. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you... Yes, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, my name is Incoherence. You guys are fucking awesome, and I will see you all later.